Hi everybody, it's me again. I just thought I would do another check-in. Still here. I wanted to talk a little bit about kind of how this week has unfolded and some of the things that I'm confused about that some of you may be confused about too. As always, I don't have solutions necessarily, but did want to share some of the things I'm feeling in case you're feeling them too. Oh dear, that was the cat having an opinion about me filming. The first thing I'm confused about in terms of what's going on in the world is that a handful of months ago, many months ago, almost a year ago, I decided to take a news break. I'm the kind of person who has a really hard time not getting very affected by the news. And I felt a lot of shame about it when I first made the decision to take a break from news, but it was affecting my blood pressure. It was affecting my mental health. It was affecting my mental state. And it felt like the right thing to do. And it was the right thing to do. However, as this virus has started to have a tremendous impact on our world, I have realized that not being part of kind of the news cycle leaves you a little bit out of the loop in ways that were actually causing more anxiety than reading the news in the first place had caused. So I don't want to get my news about what's going on from my ex-husband. I mean, I appreciate him filling me in. He literally would say things like, I know you're not really following the news, but do you know what's going on? So I decided to go back to news, and very quickly I'd wake up in the middle of the night to go pee and be like, maybe something happened while I was sleeping. Should I check? That's not healthy. So I'm actually just trying to find the balance. I'm trying to find the balance right now between not going down the rabbit hole, not freaking out, not being freaked out by a lot of news stuff that is really meant to make you click. Trying to find the balance between that and also being updated enough so that I feel in control of information. So that's the first thing I'm kind of dealing with. The second thing that I'm trying to figure out is my relationship with Facebook. I have a public Facebook page, which many of you may know about. Maybe you don't. That's fine too. But I don't use Facebook for personal stuff, meaning I have a lot of family and friends on Facebook. I choose not to get information about them that way, kind of for similar reasons that the news thing made me anxious. It's so easy for me to go down the rabbit hole and believe that how I feel is not as good as how you look and have that impact my day significantly. So this was really a mental health decision that I made also in the last year to not go down the Facebook rabbit hole. I know a lot of people have other issues with Facebook. That's not specifically what I'm addressing. I feel like for me, right now, a lot of people are communicating on Facebook, connecting on Facebook, attending support groups on Facebook, and I feel really out of it. I feel out of the loop. I am out of the loop. I don't know that this aspect of feeling distanced socially from people who are using Facebook is something that I want to make a change about right now. There are a lot of other ways that I am connecting with people. There are a lot of other resources I have for support, for online gatherings of people, which I don't need Facebook to access. But because I've never used Facebook that actively and because I really took a significant step kind of back from it, it's highlighting feeling different. I've noticed that during these last couple weeks, I'm very, very sensitive to feeling different. I think it's where my anxiety goes. You know, people put their anxiety a lot of different places, and I'm very anxious about what's going on in the world. And I think for me, I go deep into what's called compare and despair. Like, it's so easy for me to do that. So I think I need to stay away from that kind of interaction right now, and I'm trying to be okay with that. A third thing that's been on my mind, and I hope I'm not alone in this, I'm feeling really overwhelmed by the number of options that are being provided in the world right now for what we're supposed to do when we're not really going out or seeing other people. I appreciate that those things exist. I'm the kind of person that already feels overwhelmed by the amount of information available in the universe. Like, I've never listened to a podcast. Like, I feel like if I open myself up to that portal of information, I'll never get anything done because there's too much available. And I feel like right now, all of my artist friends are like, what? I should be writing a novel. I should be writing a screenplay. I feel that too. And I also feel like, is there some degree I can get online? Like, I'm a lactation educator counselor, and I did that through UCSD Extension. I'm like, what else can I get certified in? Reiki. I want to get certified in Reiki. I definitely feel this pressure of like, do this, talk to these people, get support here. And I'm just, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I hope I'm not alone. The last thing that keeps coming up is that so many friends of mine and just people in the universe are like, I could never homeschool. This sucks. My kids have always been homeschooled. They've never been in a school. They do go to some homeschool centers, and there are online classes for them that are now experiencing what we're experiencing. But I just want to send some love to the working parents out there who are schooling their children from home. That's not homeschooling. That's like, we're in hell right now. If you're a working parent, I don't know how you're doing it. I mean, I'm a working parent, obviously, but very different. I don't have an office that I have to go to. I don't have work that needs to be processed throughout the day. I can kind of move my time around so that I can get work done when my boys are doing things. I'm also a divorced person, which means I get a couple days here and there, and then my ex-husband gets a couple days here and there. But I just want to tell people, if you're thinking, this is horrible, how do people homeschool? You're not homeschooling. You're schooling from home while also trying to work. Please be gentle with yourself. I would not be able to do that. No one in the homeschool community typically works 2 full-time jobs if you're a 2-parent household and also homeschools their kids. So please be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your kids. I think most children are going to watch more television, play more video games, and eat more processed foods right now. And I'm trying to also be gentle with myself about that. The things that happen now are not forever. I'm really trying to follow the advice that I've been told of like, don't pick fights with your children. Try and back off on having expectations right now that only create more anxiety in your home. So those are the things I've been thinking about. And I really was torn about like, should I do this video? Should I not do this video? I already spoke about it once, but I kind of feel like before I get into all the fun YouTube content that I'm planning on doing, I just wanted to say hi again. And I happen to have some makeup on, so that'll make my mom happy. Thanks for watching. I really hope everybody's doing okay. And we really do need to follow the advice that we're being told. At least that's what I'm doing. Not really seeing anybody, not going out. It's weird. It's very weird. And every day it feels weirder, and I hope it stops feeling weirder. But until then, we're in this together. So like this channel, subscribe, and if you hit that little bell icon, you'll see when I publish my next video. Post my next video? I think you say post. I don't know. I got plenty of time on my hands. I'll look it up when I finish recording this. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.